This is my initial impression of the 2024 Triumph Daytona 660 after a lovely sunny day riding in Alicante, Spain, thanks to Triumph UK. I was surprised how much I enjoyed riding this machine. I'm sure in part due to the setting, but even taking that into account, it was incredibly fun. I expected this mid-weight sports bike to have less vim to it, but the 660 triple engine was alive and nippy. I found there was a good range in the gearing with decent torque throughout. It's a 6-speed gearbox. I spent most of the ride in the lower gears as we were on twisties in the mountains. It's got 3 riding modes: rain, road and sport. It handles really well, cornering, accelerating, braking. It's got great manoeuvrability. I appreciated the physical size of the machine. I found it comfortable to ride with the reach to be not excessive, which being shorter can often be an issue. My wrists did tire by the end of the day, which is pretty much expected riding a bike with clip-ons. The standard seat height of 8'10" was okay, as it has a fairly narrow standover, though I've been keen to try the optional lower one, which is 25mm shallower, bringing it down to 7'85". I think the slightly lower seat would have been reassuring when stopping on camber ground or gravelly and loose surfaces. The seat was a very grippy texture, which I was not a fan of. I prefer slidey seats where I'm able to shift about easily when riding, or to shift sideways to reach a foot down when stationary. I found the brakes responsive and stable. It's got twin discs on the front with a single disc on the back. The styling and overall look of this bike is awesome. I like it a lot. It's pretty slick and makes you want to look back at it when you walk away. I like the positioning of the LED lights. They accentuate the shape of the bike. I found the controls undemanding with a nice light clutch, which was not tiring. The display was easy to see without any more clutter than necessary, whilst having a good range of info available via a button on the left switchgear. The clip-on bars, which can't be adjusted, a good angle for me, and the mirrors are well placed for an easy and clear view. I did wonder whether this would also suit a taller person. The gear shift and rear brake were comfortable for me too. It has heated grips as standard, which are simple to operate. I appreciated that, as it was chilly up in the mountains. So, in summary, I really enjoyed my day on this bike and would gladly ride it again. I'd love to try taking it along roads in areas I know, and I think that would be a lot of fun. Being a mid-weight bike, I found it more interactive than some of the larger sports bike I've ridden. I do like bikes with this kind of size engine, like my 1980s Honda Bros and the Suzuki SV650 I toured on in the autumn. Triumph have deliberately made this bike suitable for restricting to be able to ride on an A2 licence, so it's good for new riders as well as anyone who likes a fun sporty machine. I've said fun a lot, but it genuinely was. Triumph have done a good job on this.